Congressman Filemon Vela, a Democrat from Texas, whose district shares a border with Mexico. Congressman, good to see you. President Obama will be in your state this evening. He is not going to be heading to the border despite repeated requests from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. Let me ask you, is that a mistake?
Well, I don't know if it's a mistake or not, but I think it would be important for the president to visit. It's not so much visiting the border, it's a matter of visiting these children. And I think whether it's today or sometime in the near future, I think it would be a good thing to do.
Why?
Well, let me tell you, I visited those facilities down in McAllen and Brownsville last week with various other members of Congress. And there's a lot I can tell you, but if the vision of a 7-year-old child in a 3x8 cubicle knocking on a glass door pleading for your help doesn't hit you, I don't know that anything else can. But, you know, it's one thing to talk about it, read about it, and write about it, but it's another thing to see for yourself.
What do you say to those who, as Christian just mentioned there, the optics of President Obama being there with those children at the border? I mean, is it a lose-lose for this administration in terms of visiting the border?
No, I don't think it's a lose-lose, and I think, you know, the White House will make its determination in due time. You know, they control their schedule, we control ours, right. And this is a very complex situation. It's not going to go away anytime soon. Really, what we need to do is start getting our work done. We need to take a serious look at the president's proposal, but the most important thing that we can do, there's a lot of blame being attached to the president on the issue of border security, but the truth is, in May of 2013, our Homeland Security Committee, in a unanimous and bipartisan fashion, passed the McCall-Thompson border security bill. It's House Republican leadership that never brought that to the House floor. It's been languishing for 14 months. The time to bring that bipartisan bill to the House floor is now.
I want to play something that Republican Tom Coburn said on the Daily Rundown last hour. He called the president's request, that $3.7 billion, he said the request itself is excessive. This was his solution on what to do with the nearly 40,000 unaccompanied minors who crossed the border since October.
We can solve this problem by returning them to their home country, and that sends a greater signal, because now you've wasted $3,000 on something somebody sold you a bill of goods on, and it will really stop the flow.
Is it that simple? I mean, is Senator Coburn right? Would that stop the surge?
Look, I have a great deal of respect for all of my colleagues on both sides of the aisle, but I think that's a serious proposal. The fact is that in 2008, President Bush signed into law a provision that was agreed to by every single member of the House and Senate, save for 2 people. Many of these people are sitting here today. So it's the 2008 law that regulates what we do with these children. I believe that we need to give children from Central America and Mexico a due process right to make their appropriate claims in our immigration laws. It's going to take time, like I said. This is a very complex situation. We'll deal with it step by step. I am confident that we as a country can come together and get this one right. Congressman,
it sounds as if you might be saying that they should stay here until the process can work itself out. And to those who would say the longer that some of these children and some of these adults stay, the longer they stay, the tougher it's going to be to deport them. What would your response to that be?
Well, the existing law allows for a removal process, and what we really need to do, and this is part of the president's proposal, is we need to enhance our legal infrastructure so that we can process these individuals in a lot faster time than we are now.
More judges, more facilities, etc., correct?
More court teams, right. Yeah. We need to set up the legal infrastructure so we can expedite these removal proceedings so a fair determination can be made on a case-by-case basis whether any of these individuals should stay or go.
All right. Congressman Filemon Vela, we will leave it there. Congressman, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Coming up.